All right, lovely learners, are you ready to read? I know I am. Get comfy. It's listening time. Let's turn up the volume on our ears. Can you hear me better now? Sweet! And now since we're listening, we're going to have to turn down the volume on our mouths. Now, on the count of 3, we're going to put on our regal reading glasses so that you can see the pictures or read along with me if you already know how. Ready? Okay. 1, 2, 3. Well, today is a special day because one of my friends is coming to visit. And guess what? They are going to read a story that they wrote. Do you know? My friend is an author. Do you know what an author is? That is right. What's that? You are right. I just said it. An author is somebody who wrote their own book. All right. I'm all comfy on the soulful sofa. Are you ready to listen? All right. Let's listen together.
Hi friends, my name is Krystal, and this is a book that I wrote called Conversations. Funny enough, this book is actually about my family. I wrote this book about my mom, that's the lady here, and my 2 nephews. One's name is Marlon, MJ, and the other one, his name is Kari. So this book is called Conversations. On the back here, there's a little sneak peek. It says, Kari and Marlon look really concerned. I wonder why. Did they lose a toy? Go on a journey with these 2 young cousins as they learn about the world around them at their Nana's house. The boys follow her around and discover a new kind of conversation. Let's see what they learn. Kari and Marlon are cousins and the best of friends. Every Saturday, Kari and Marlon would have a play date. They played games, colored pictures, ate lunch, and read books. While they ran around and had fun, Nana, that's what they call my mom, because she's their grandma. Nana would watch them play. Be careful, boys, Nana warned, as they played around the house. Sometimes, the boys would be sneaky. They spied on their Nana as she sewed in the basement, and soon they noticed that Nana was always talking to someone, except, no one was there. Who is she always talking to? Kari asked. I don't know, Marlon replied, but she is always whispering around. As Nana did her work around the house, she continued to speak to what looked like herself. You see, what the cousins didn't know was that Nana was not alone. I wonder who she's talking to. Marlon explained to Kari that he often heard Nana talking to someone softly. But it wasn't Grampy, Marlon said. He was out golfing. Grampy's my dad. That's what the boys called him. That's for Grandpa. Early in the morning, when Nana wakes up, Marlon explained, Nana sits on her bed and she talks to them too. Every time she's going to eat, she talks even quieter. Nana talks to them right through the day. Well, who was she talking to? Kari explained. I wonder, who could she be talking to? Kari desperately wanted to know, who is Nana talking to? So, he and Marlon decided the next time they saw Nana speaking quietly, they were going to ask. This time, it wasn't before a meal or right after she woke up. It was right in the middle of the day. The two boys sat down next to their Nana. Silently, they watched her as she said, "Thank you for your strength. Thank you for your health. Thank you for your grace and mercy. Thank you for my family, my children and grandchildren." Before Nana could continue, Kari interrupted, saying, "Nana, who are you talking to?" With her gentle, loving smile, Nana looked down at her grandsons and said, "I'm having a conversation." A confused Marlon replied, "Well, we see that you're talking, Nana, but no one is here." So it kind of looks like maybe she's talking to herself. "Well, sure there is," Nana began. "He's my father, my friend, my healer, my strength. He promised never to leave my side, in good times or bad." Nana explained excitedly. Who was she talking about? Only the three of them were even in the room. "I talked to him all day," Nana continued, "to help me get through the day, and if you listen closely, you can hear him talk back. You see, boys, I'm having conversations with the Lord." "You mean God? Who we sing about at Sunday school?" Kari asked. The boys were even more confused than before. Was God really in the room? Nana pulled out a book from the mantel on the fireplace. It looked old and had bent pages with colored paper sticking out of it everywhere. When Nana opened the book, the boys were shocked. I wonder what they were so shocked about. Let's see. "Nana, my mommy says books are for reading, not to draw or color in. So why did you color in your book, Nana?" Marlon asked with a very concerned look. That's a good question, right? We don't really draw and color in our books. With a chuckle, that means with a chuckle, Nana explained, "This is my Bible. It's a type of book. I read it every day because it helps me remember important things, and it helps me when I'm ready to have my conversations. I use highlighter to show me where my favorite verses are, like this one." Nana flipped the pages, then landed to a page with pink and yellow highlighter all over. Nana read softly with the boys on either side of her. "Who is a God like you, who pardons sin and forgives transgressions of the remnant of his inheritance. You do not stay angry forever, but delight to show mercy. What does it mean, Nana? Kari asked. Well, it means that there is no one else like our God. He forgives us when we make mistakes, Nana explained. Like when we break something by accident? Marlon asked. Well, yes. Like when Mommy and Daddy say, it's okay, just be careful next time. That's because they have forgiven you, Nana continued. They don't stay mad at you for not listening sometimes. And neither does God. But He does want us to be careful not to make the same mistakes again. That's a good lesson. Oh, I get it, Kari said confidently. God is like our daddy. But is He mine too? Oh yes, my boys, Nana said excitedly. Never forget, He is always by your side. So you never need to be afraid of anything. He will always protect you. Nana was so excited to be explaining the kindness of God to Kari and Marlon. With a smile, Nana left the boys sitting on the floor. As she walked away, she continued her conversation. Later that day, when Kari and Marlon's mommies came to pick them up, they found that the house was very quiet. There was no running around, just a faint whisper coming from the family room. The sisters tiptoed and peeked around the corner to see what the boys were getting into. Maybe they thought they were getting into a little bit of mischief. Thank you for my cousins and my mommy and daddy. Oh, and for Nana and Grampy. And thank you for my coloring books. But I'm sorry I broke the vase. It was an accident. Okay, your turn, Kari, Marlon whispered. Well, thank you for my big brother and my sister and my mommy and daddy. And for food. But sorry I didn't clean up my mess when Daddy asked me to, Kari said. What are you two up to? Their mummies finally asked. Just then, Nana peeked around the corner with a smile. And the boys replied, we're having conversations. Wow. It's nice to see that the boys learned how to have a new kind of conversation. Remember, you can have one too, anywhere you are. I wonder where Miss Love is.
Wow, that was such a fantastic story, don't you think?
Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us on the Soulful Sofa today.
Thanks for having me.
This is so much fun. Now, I don't know about you, but all that reading and listening made me a little bit thirsty. So we're gonna take a sip of water from our clever cups. Cheers.
Cheers. Don't you feel more clever?
Yes, I do. The clever cups, that's what it does. It makes you even more clever. And you know what's inside there? It's water. And like I said, it is delicious. So tell us something. Why did you write this story?
Well, I wrote this story because I was watching my nephews follow my mom around. It's actually a true story. One day I was watching them hide under the sewing machine and spy on my mom.
That is so cute.
And I thought it was so funny to see them watch her and try to figure out why she was talking to herself all day long. And yeah, I just thought it would be a cool story to immortalize, which means make it live on forever and ever and ever.
Yes, I like that. And I love the title of the story, which is Conversations, because I think sometimes we forget that praying, it's exactly that. It's just a conversation.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter if you are speaking to God. I believe in God, so that's who I speak to when I am praying. And sometimes I refer to God as the Most High.
That's right.
Some of you may refer to God as Allah. Some of you may refer to God as Yahweh. Whatever it is, or whoever it is that you pray to, it's like having a conversation. So I really value that. I think that that's a great way to remind us that your prayers don't have to be anything too crazy. It could just be a simple conversation.
That's right.
Well, thank you so much for being here again. I really appreciate you and this great story that you shared with us. Did you all enjoy that? Yes, me too. 2 thumbs up. Well, thanks again, and we hope that you'll come back another time.
Thank you. I hope so too.
Yes. I love reading and learning with you. Thanks for joining me with your big, beautiful smiles. Your good company brought so much love and light to this room. So, we have a dash of love and a sprinkle of light. But, what did we learn today? Wow, that was such a great story, wasn't it? I really enjoyed it. I loved to see how the 2 boys were following around their Nana, trying to figure out who in the world was she speaking with. Well, that conversation that she was having was pretty much a prayer. How many of you pray? Wow, thank you so much for sharing that with me. I pray too. I usually pray in the morning and at nighttime. And you know what? It's really important because praying is something that you can do when you're feeling really, really sad, because it helps to remind us that everything's going to be all right. Everything's going to be just okay. And you know what else? It is also important to pray when you're happy, because when you do that, it's the perfect way to express gratitude to our Creator, our God, our Lord, or whatever it is that you believe in. Well, I believe in God, who I refer to as the Most High. I think that the Most High created this entire world. Isn't that amazing? Well, can you share with me who you pray to, who you have conversations with? I'd really like to learn. I love to dance. I bet you do too. Join in the dazzling dance party and get your body moving to the beat of some music. Hey! Well, as you saw, I had a friend on today. Do you think that they're going to join me for the dazzling dance party too? Well, let's see. The music can be fast, the music can be slow. Let's have a look, and here we go.